children. It's just,
Hey, Jennifer.
I don't know that anybody has such love, and I mean, and it grew. And you know, I've got Alex, I've got Chris, I've got Diane. I mean, and I've got Jacob, who's not here, but you know, I mean, my family is like perfect. Betsy and Jared, and just, you know, Mark and Ilda, Maggiano, and I mean, I just am so full of gratitude for the ease of my life. I have such a good, easy life. I have my friends. I'm so lucky. I walk out my door, my front door, and I've got people that I love and that love me, almost within arm's reach. I just, you know, I mean, life is shit a lot of the time, and I somehow outgrew all that shit and ended up in this rose garden that I live in. And my life, and look at all of you. I mean, we've got Jackie over here who has come into our lives. You know, I got another daughter over there with Angela, you know. I just am so lucky to have so many people to love and to love me back. Thank you.
True. Yeah.
96. I came in at 29.
Excellent.
Okay, so how's it feel, baby?
I have a question. What is video action? Is it something that I can take home with me?
Yeah, something you'll cherish
That would be the
forever.
first action I've taken home with me for a couple of decades at least.
Yeah.
That's probably
Absolutely.
the greatest blessing of all is that my kids like me.
We call her.
Wait a minute, we all like you. Come on, what are you talking about?
I'm your kid's age and I like you.
So one more time to my mom.
Hey, Adrienne, the grandma.
Yay! L'chaim!
You've loved us from way back when. And I mean, me, my wife, my children, accepted me to your family. I've bestowed one of the greatest honors for a Mexican, and I don't mean that badly, but Steve is my compadre. And in our heritage, that's like up there. That's up there. But I mean that to the Fink family. I mean, the love that I share for your family and I share for you is up there. And I thank you for accepting us, and I thank you for showing the same love that you show to your family. I mean, they ask me, who am I? Who are you? I'm family. I don't know who I am, but I'm family, and I'm sure most of us feel that way. And I thank you for inviting us. And I'm not speaking for them, but we love you.
She was there for guidance, and just I continue to think of her as my second mom, and I know she's my touching stone if I ever need her. I love you dearly, Adrienne, and I thank you for everything. I cherish every conversation we've ever had together and every moment. Thank you so much for everything.
7 years. But me and Adrienne still hanging out. I love that woman dearly. Happy birthday.
But this was a Halloween party where everyone was dressed up. And the whole street was invited. It was a great party. And the police come. And they want to break it up. And I'm there and they say, well, I said, is it because it's too loud? Is it because there's too much lights? They said, we just said break it up. I said, well, no, you need to give me a reason. And they said, because we told you to. And I said, that's not good enough. You need to give me a reason. So the police say, is there somebody we can talk to here before we take this man to jail? And my mom comes stumbling out, pretty tipsy and drunk, wearing a hooker's costume, and says, I'm his mother. And they say, well, he needs to break up the party. And she says, why? And they said, because. And she said, that's not an answer. Now she's stumbling and wearing her little hooker costume that she got from you, Leslie. I mean, if I remember correctly, from going to and that's.
I have a costume. That's right.
That is my mother. Arguing with the police. What? You know what?
I love it.
Just saying because you're the police is not an answer.
I know.
Yeah, she's drunk as a hooker. So yes, those are my childhood memories.
Okay, my mother was dressed as a clown. Like literally half red, half yellow, a clown suit, bright wig, the white face paint. So we're walking, down Bourbon Street and just all around, and she is walking in her clown suit and trips. Okay? Now it wasn't like one regular trip, it was like 50 steps before she just with the big red bright wig, red and yellow clown costume, white face. And she eats it.
Couldn't pick a better place than Bourbon Street.
I was laughing so hard at her tripping down the street when I beat down her neck. I could not
Reenacted.
She just ate it. And she was on the ground, and I
Next
couldn't
time I go to
breathe
New Orleans,
laughing
I know what I'm
so
gonna
hard.
do.
And Stephen, the good son, is not being very nice.
He's a
Stop
prodigal
laughing.
son. He's not the
Stop
good son.
laughing. And I'm like, I mean, and she's bleeding, and I just can't catch my breath. And this clown tripping like 50 steps before she just totally eats it. And he's like, stop it. Stop it. He's like, you're awful. You're horrible. And she's bleeding, and I just can't stop laughing. Okay, that is the daughter that she has here.
She's bleeding all
And
those
I
olives.
would do it again.
She's bleeding all those white beads.
At least like 10 countries. Can't say many 16-year-olds have done that. Funny story is how when we were in England, I was 13 years old. I was running on 2 hours of sleep maybe. We get there, we get to the hotel room, so I go to sleep for 2 hours. Then she wakes me up. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, we're going on a tour. I'm like, no, we're not. And then she's like, yeah. I'm like, I need to sleep. And then she's like, get up, we're going. And then I grab the phone, run into the bathroom, lock the door, and call my mom. I'm like, get me out of here. She's crazy. And I was like, please come in. And then she's like, just go out there and have fun. And I ended up having a great week with her. And had a nice time.